Hey everybody, welcome back. So recently a company called KOORUI, I don't really know how to pronounce that. Anyway, they reached out to me and then asked me if I would like to test out one of their gaming monitors, and since I am a gamer and an IT guy, I said absolutely. I also figured a monitor is something we all might be interested in. So they sent me this one. They did send it to me for free for the purpose of this review. So you can consider this to be a sponsored video. They did not pay me for this review other than the monitor. So let's start by getting it out of the box, and then we will go over the specifications and I'll hook it up and we'll do a little gaming because that's always fun, right? I didn't mention it, this is a 24-inch monitor, and we'll go over the other specs as soon as I unpack it. Wow, packed in there good. And here is the panel itself. Let's set that to one side. Let's see what's in the rest of it. We have a base, another part of the base. Looks like that probably goes like that, right? Must be a screw goes in the bottom. There is a screw that goes in the bottom. We have a DisplayPort cable. How long is the DisplayPort cable? What do we got there? We have 3 feet. It's about a 4 or 5 foot cable. And we have a power brick. Great, I love power bricks. We have a manual. And here is a little plastic cover, and here's some screws to hold it together. So I'm going to put it all together, and I'll be right back. The assembly was really simple. There was one screw in the bottom here, and then 2 screws back here, and then this back plastic cover pops onto here. Something along... How does it, oh I see, it slides up, so it goes down there and it slides up like that, and assembly is that simple. We have a power input, we have 2 HDMIs, we have a display port, and we have an audio jack, and that's pretty much it. We have controls under here. Let's get it in place and let's power it. Okay, so this is my current computer gaming setup. The 2 monitors up there are both 27-inch Asus monitors, and this one over here is the KOORUI, however you pronounce it. And it does have a nice tilt on it feature. It tilts up and down, but it is not height adjustable. I'm going to put it over here because this monitor is way easier to get in and out than this one is. Both of these monitors are already connected up via DisplayPort, so I don't have to change the cable, and my computer weighs about 700 pounds, and I'm not pulling it out of there to to do this, because it's not too easy to get out of where it is down there. So let's just replace this one. What I do like about this monitor is that the plugs go straight in from the back rather than up into a recess in the bottom. This just makes it so much easier to get them in and out. So I do appreciate that. So I'm going to use one of the DisplayPort plugs, and the cable's already down here. You can't see it. DisplayPort looks like a USB cable with one corner chopped off, or an HDMI cable with only one corner instead of two chopped off. And of course it takes a power brick, which is this here. And since I've already got a DisplayPort cable there, I won't be using their DisplayPort cable. So let's get it plugged in. Let's look at some of the on-screen settings here. Let me zoom in over on that one. Here, let's turn it a bit so you guys get a better look at it. All right. So, menu gonna work now? Oh, menu works now. Look at that. All right. Let's look at brightness first. I'm assuming E is select. Nope, I'm wrong. Well, I mean, I thought E would be exit. No, E is select, so there's brightness. Brightness is at 90. Let's turn it all the way up. Menu walks you, the M button, the menu button walks you back, brings the menu up, it also walks you back one. Let's take a look at contrast. The button E, which I thought would be exit, is select. It's set at 50, I'm going to leave it there. DCR, I'm not exactly sure what DCR is. So let's go back one. Language, I'm going to leave in English because it is pretty much the only language I read. Let's look at game mode. Oops, goofed that up. Game mode, E. So, OD, crosshair. I mean, will this actually put a crosshair up in your game? FreeSync Premium, MPRT, which is not selectable, and timer. Will these do anything? Timer, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So what's that supposed to do? Just set a timer on screen to how much you play? That would be like really irritating to me anyway. Let's try 30 and tell it to do 30 and see what it does. Yeah, it puts a timer. Can you see that? I didn't knock that off screen, did I? Nope, it's still on screen. It puts a countdown timer in the upper right hand corner. I don't know about you, but that's something I'd probably never use. Let's go back to timer and shut that off, because I don't want that. I mean, that's like something your mom would not that I shouldn't have somebody doing that for me, but that's not anything I want. OD, what's OD do? Let's turn it on and see what happens. OD, on or off? It's set to off right now, on. Oh, and crosshair, let's see if crosshair puts a crosshair up. That would be kind of interesting. Oh, look at that, huh? That's interesting. Will that really put a crosshair in the set? Because that's something I might be able to use. Because some games give you it. I mean, I have put in mods that put better crosshairs in games than the one it comes with. How do I select here? Crosshair 3, yeah it does. It puts a crosshair right in the middle of the screen. Let's bring the menu back up and let's see what else we have. Let's look under mode and see what's under mode. Standard, movie, FPS, RTS, and iSaver. I'm just going to leave that on standard for now. And let's go back. And color, aspect ratio, input, other. We're pretty sure we probably know what they are. Let's take a look at other real quick just for fun. Power off, there's a gamma setting, which is kind of nice. Volume and return and exit. Let's just exit out. And okay, so here are the two monitors side by side. I did a little bit of adjusting to try and get them to try and look about the same. I don't know if you're seeing it through the camera or not. Let me minimize this update. There is a big update to one of the games I play. Elder Scrolls released their big yearly update today, and it is going to be downloading in the background. So the Asus monitor is a little oversaturated and the KOORUI monitor seems a little undersaturated. Now these are settings you can probably all change. I tweaked them a bit to get it kind of close so I could compare them. One thing I like about this monitor is how thin the bezels are. They're only about 5 or 6 millimeters wide, while the bezels on the Asus are 20 or more. So there is a big difference there. So it does seem like a big screen for the actual physical size of the monitor. But let's play a couple games here while we're going to come back and do Elder Scrolls once the update is finished. But for now, let's play a game that I played quite a bit a while back. I haven't played it for a year. So this game is called Warframe. It is a fast movement, third-person shooter kind of game. It specializes in parkour. So I haven't played it in over a year. And I switched controllers since then, so kind of bear with me if it seems like I'm not very good at it. But let's see what we can do. Let's see what it looks like playing a game, a fast motion game like this.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Target located. Bring them in. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
One thing you notice is it is very, I mentioned it before, it is surprisingly sharp. Really quite impressed with how sharp it is. I mean, not that menus are the main part of the game, but if the menus are this sharp, you know, everything else is going to be as well. Alright, that's Warframe. I thought that looked really good. I'm quite impressed with the way this monitor looked and performed in that. Okay, so it looks like Elder Scrolls Online is going to be down all day for the maintenance. They're having some issues, so let's play Fallout 76. This is another game I haven't played for a while. And again, I have changed my controller scheme, so I'm probably not as good at it as I once was. But let's look for something to do. One of my favorite kind of minor farming areas used to be, where is it? Right, not that one. That one. Let's go there and let's kill some robots. You know what let's do? Let's turn on that crosshair. Oh, and I did find out real quick what the other things are, but let's go into the menu here and over to games, and don't want to accidentally switch the monitor. OD is overdrive. It has to do with flickering and stuff, and I've heard that it strobes the backlight in time with the refresh rate, and not sure that's something I really need to do here, but got to get back into that, the game. And that MPRT is another anti-smearing thing that I don't seem to turn it on. It may operate in conjunction with OD overdrive, I don't know, but let's turn on one of the crosshairs just for sport and amusement. Let's turn that one on. Oh, you know what? I may like that. I don't know. In this game, I don't know if it's necessary because I tend to run in what they call Vats Mode in this game, which is pretty much an auto-aim mode for those of you who aren't familiar with Fallout 76. I forget what VAT stands for, but it was in the non-online Fallout games, it slowed time almost to a stop. That is certainly a very prominent crosshair. I kind of like that. That is I know a couple of games that I've played that I think that would be really good in. I thought there were a couple of turrets there. It looks like somebody's already come along and destroyed those turrets. This is not the prettiest game in existence. Okay, so I think that tells me most of what I need to know about this monitor. It plays really well, looks really good, looks as good as my Asus monitor, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let me close everything down and then I'll come back with some final thoughts. So what's my verdict on the KOORUI 24-inch gaming monitor? I gotta say I really like it. It played and looked every bit as well in games as my more expensive Asus monitors, and by more expensive I'm talking 2 to 3 times as expensive. It's got a bunch of cool technology in. Gotta say I love that crosshair. I'm probably going to be making use of that. I'm kind of embarrassed to say it, but I probably will. If you're looking for a 24-inch monitor, especially a gaming one, an inexpensive gaming monitor, I think this would be a really solid choice. There'll be a link below. It'll be an affiliate link, of course. I think it might be on sale right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.